bar this past Monday night. Titus Worldwide earned this opportunity tonight. In fact, gentlemen, over the past couple of months, Titus Worldwide owns 3 victories over Sheamus and Cesaro.
Well, I compare it tonight to like a playoff game, Michael. And you can win a game in the regular season, but it's when it counts that it's most important. And tonight, it's very, very important.
Their opponents, here are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Sheamus from Ireland, Cesaro from Switzerland. They are the Bar, the Tag Team Champions. And down at ringside, our Spanish colleagues, Carlos Cabrera and Marcelo Rodriguez.
Gracias, Michael. Estamos viviendo una noche doblemente histórica dentro de la Cámara de la Eliminación.
La última escala de la marca roja camino a WrestleMania.
Our German team here as well, Calvin Knie, Carsten Schaefer and Tim Haber.
Zum allerersten Mal 7 Männer. Zum allerersten Mal 6 Frauen. Ein Abend voller Geschichte.
Tag Team Championship, the Bar versus Titus Worldwide as the road to WrestleMania continues here tonight at Elimination Chamber.
How deeply it bothers Cesaro and Sheamus. The Titus Worldwide seem to have had their number in recent months. The tag team is highly skilled, proud as Sheamus and Cesaro do not like that fact at all.
You know, guys, the WWE Network celebrating its 4th anniversary. The first match ever on the WWE Network, Cesaro involved in that match versus Sami Zayn at NXT. And Cesaro now defending the tag team titles on the WWE Network.
And I know, Corey, you said that it bothers the Bar that they have been less than successful against Titus Worldwide. They got to put that behind them. It doesn't matter here tonight. It's about defending the tag titles. And as long as they walk out...
Oh, wait a minute. Sheamus and Cesaro wasting little time going after Titus and Apollo. This match hasn't even started.
I agree with you, Coach, and it seems to me that the Bar are laser focused on retaining their championship.
Take out Apollo and Titus, and wait a minute, Titus Worldwide going right after the champions. Oh, guys, the bell hasn't rung yet, has it? As Cesaro is launched over the top rope.
Uh-oh, what's Apollo thinking here?
Hey, Sheamus and Cesaro started this.
Did you see the height from which Apollo crashed down onto both members of the Bar? The bell hasn't rung, but this one could be as good as over.
I'm always amazed at the athleticism of Apollo, but...
And now the match is official, and it looked like Cesaro was favoring his right leg.
I noticed that.
Tag.
Could be bad for the Swiss Cyborg. Apollo, once again from the top.
Oh, what a splash. Cover by Apollo. Isn't enough for the tag titles. And Sheamus breaking things up.
Celtic Warrior realized he was dangerously close to losing the tag titles.
Yeah, the game plan that they implemented, the get to it first, certainly has backfired on the Bar.
Yeah, but that was classic Bar right there. Sheamus with the distraction on Apollo. Cesaro took over. Sheamus attacks him outside the ring. And again, the tag champs are in control.
See the frustration already from Titus and Dana Brooke on the other side, realizing they're being beaten to the punch by tag team experts.
And unlike in the Elimination Chamber match, Sheamus and Cesaro would gladly take a count-out victory. Tag, Sheamus legal.
They would have no problem taking a count out, leaving Vegas, heading to Anaheim with tag titles, and really very little effort.
Yeah, Anaheim decided Monday Night Raw tomorrow night as Sheamus puts Apollo back in the ring.
This is what Apollo is going to have to try to avoid. The Bar cutting the ring in half, but they do so very well.
And the frequent tags, the frequent double teams.
Titus O'Neil on the other side of the ring, practically helpless right now.
I'm just so impressed with how many different quality tag teams there are right now here on Monday Night Raw. Brand.
Good right hand from Apollo. Oh! Cesaro answers with an uppercut.
And this is the pace that the bar wants. Wear him down, cover, kick out, punch him in the mouth, take him out. That is the style of Cesaro and Sheamus.
Cesaro right now just laying all of his weight on Apollo. Apollo's such an explosive athlete. Cesaro realizes that, trying to keep him in close quarters.
You know, we talk about the non-title wins by Titus Worldwide over the bar, but there's only so many opportunities that you get at the tag titles, at any title really. And you never know if you're Titus Worldwide if another one's going to come anytime soon.
Tag to Sheamus. Apollo desperately needs to make a tag to his partner, Titus, but again, double team by the champs.
We all set the bar! We are the bar!
This right here is the pace the bar loves, Corey.
You're right, and what you see right there was Sheamus attempting to goad Titus O'Neil into
Another cover, wraps the arm, hooks the leg, kick out at 2, and right back into the armbar.
Sheamus knows that if Titus steps in the ring as an illegal competitor, that's an opportunity for Cesaro and Sheamus to do what they do best.
You mentioned pace, Michael, and you're exactly right. They also utilize their power and just how devastating the different moves that they have make, and eventually it wears down their opponent, especially if they keep Apollo in this match and leave Titus on the outside.
Apollo doing his best to fight out from this submission. Big rights from Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo trying to fight back. Doesn't want to be there. Tag, Cesaro legal. The bar 4-time tag team champions. Been an incredible run for a team that's been together for just a bit over a year.
Once again, Cesaro employing the strategy Sheamus attempted.
Yeah, but perhaps that backfired on Cesaro as Apollo again trying to make it to the corner, but the very powerful Cesaro not allowing Apollo to get there.
Cesaro up on his tiptoes.
And Corey, Apollo's a really, really strong man, and Cesaro being able to hold him at a stalemate like this.
Cesaro arguably pound for pound the strongest competitor in WWE. The guy's an absolute animal.
Apollo looking to drive Cesaro back toward his corner. There's a backdrop. That gives the Apollo perhaps the space he needs, but Sheamus in off the tag, and again Sheamus stomping on the arm of Apollo, not allowing the tag to be made.
Right now there's just been way too much damage on Apollo, and you saw there, desperate to get the backdrop, but then not enough energy to get over to Titus.
Sheamus once again right back to that same submission. Look at the uncomfortable position of Apollo's neck right now. Sheamus putting pressure on not only the elbow and the forearm, but also Apollo's neck. Apollo is nowhere near his partner.
If I had one word to describe tonight, it would be game plan, because certain nights call for different game plans. If you leave tonight, you know where you're headed.
Coming in tonight.
You do know game plan is 2 words, right?
No, it's 1 word.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You can give a lot of credit to Dana Brooke, the statistician of Titus Worldwide. You're sure she had a lot to do with the game plan heading into tonight.
And here's Cesaro, and Cesaro and Sheamus just continue to keep pounding away as Dana Brooke, the statistician for Titus Worldwide, looks on.
Dana Brooke told me when it comes to competing in the home arena of NHL expansion teams during their first year, Titus O'Neil is undefeated.
By the way, game plan is 2 words, Coach. Just looked it up. As Dana Brooke continues to put statistics down on her statistic notebook.
Dana Brooke also told me that Cesaro and Sheamus lost their tag team titles 2 times in the past when lemongrass soup was being served in catering. She's invaluable, Cole.
It's amazing
Oh, and Cesaro set through the second rope.
how much time is spent.
You're an incredible journalist, Corey.
Really, really tremendous.
And here's Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, again, not allowing Apollo to get to his partner. This has been classic tag team wrestling for the bar.
And my other one word tonight would be frustration, because there's a lot of that going on right now in the corner of Titus and Dana.
And look at Sheamus now trying to fight back to Cesaro. Apollo still in this, showing some guts and heart here. Apollo, an arm's length away.
Might as well be a football field away.
Look how much power Sheamus has. Shouldn't surprise any of us who watch his Celtic workouts on social media.
Almost there. Fingertip away, and a cheap shot by Sheamus. Drops Titus off the apron, and no one to tag.
That was the best planned cheap shot in the history of tag team wrestling as far as Sheamus is concerned right now.
And Sheamus trying to make a tag. Apollo rolls him over. Sheamus kicks out. Oh, shoulder first. Apollo's got an opening. But can Apollo get there? Can Apollo make it to the corner? Can the big guy, Titus, get in this matchup?
Well, this is where the damage, this is where everything Sheamus and Cesaro have done,
Tag!
paying dividends until now.
And there's Titus with a shoulder tackle. Down goes Cesaro. Titus waited a long time to get into this matchup. Talk about throwing hands. And a massive heel.
Titus is all fired up right now. This doesn't bode well for the Swiss Cyborg.
Can you imagine Titus Worldwide with the tag team titles? Talk about printing money.
I think they'd be very, very popular champions.
Sheamus knocked off the apron. Big boot to Cesaro. Titus cover for the tag team goal. Almost had him a near fall.
Titus needs to keep his foot on the gas right now. Got the tag champs reeling.
Caught by Titus.
Almost looks effortless. Titus so powerful.
And Cesaro, though, slipped down from behind and a well-planted boot to the knee. And Titus, though, Cesaro leapfrog tags Sheamus legal.
Oh!
I don't think Titus realizes that Sheamus made the tag. Now he does. And Sheamus.
If that misstep gonna cost
Top
Sheamus.
rope, it did. Titus. Oh, the clash of the Titus to win the tag team goal. Cesaro breaking it up.
What
Wow.
a mistake by Sheamus getting to the top and then playing to the crowd instead of focusing on Titus.
Sheamus obviously had a sense of urgency, realized the stakes at the moment. Just got a little overexcited, and that misstep cost him big. Here comes Apollo.
And Apollo.
Taking out the bar once again.
A moonshot over the top rope.
Well, it's spectacular. It looks great, but is it necessary?
Well, it gave Apollo the upper hand and an opportunity to perhaps win the tag team titles. What a crossbody. Lateral press. Hooks the leg. Sheamus at 2. Standing moonsault, but he got caught with the knees. Wrapped up. Shoulders down. Apollo at 2 again. Near fall for the champs. Titus and Cesaro fighting outside the ring. Titus driven into the post. Apollo with a jumping enziguri. Cesaro made the tag. Apollo doesn't realize it. Now he does. Chop block to the back of the knee.
Springboard. Down goes Apollo.
Cover. Sheamus and Cesaro retain.
Here are your winners and still the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Well, I said it's all about when you get the job done, and the Bar got it done tonight, so now they've got a very clear-cut road to WrestleMania in 5-6 weeks' time.
Great effort by Apollo, who continues to raise his stock here in WWE, but tonight the Bar showed why they are the Raw Tag Team Champions.
When push comes to shove, money's on the line. The Bar retain the tag team gold.
You have to wonder after that performance tonight, will Titus Worldwide have another shot at the titles anytime soon?
I'll tell you one thing, Sheamus and Cesaro are going to wake up tomorrow and know they were in a fight, but the pain isn't quite nearly as bad when you wake up next to the Raw Tag Team titles.